Yo, stocks 5150. The market's about to open. We got 8 minutes before the market open. We don't have no news today. Not much market data. At least that. We got a lot of news, but no market data. I'm messing up already. Look at that. I'm down 420. I'm down on both contracts actually. I really fucked up over here on this one. Down. Oh, I'm still in this one. I didn't even realize that. I thought I had closed that out. All right. So, but I'm only down 129 though, so that's cool for June. So we'll let that run for June. Maybe that'll turn profitable. But over here, we're struggling for air. And I said I didn't want to be in a trade when the market opened, and yeah, here I am sitting in a trade when the market opens. So probably trying to capitalize on some volatility in the beginning, but that might not be the smart thing to do. I need to wait till the 5 minute establishes itself, then the 15, and then we trade. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna get back to. As soon as this one comes in, I got an order for $20 on there. I think I got. Yeah, that's way up there now at this point. Yeah, got 7 minutes. Yo, check this out. I did a song. I've been doing this AI crap, making songs. This about the stock market. Check it out.
Don't be afraid to learn, trade, and master your mind. If you're fearless, YOLO earn. If you're afraid, trade slow and learn. Support and resistance, supply and demand, longer demand. Shorter supply, learn. Follow the trend, earn. Wait for the riches, learn. Use the chart, CMA, enter, earn. Set target, stop, loss, and can you see the chart? See mathematics, value, stocks, go to the right. Stop, right. Let's go. Get this money, yo. Stocks 5150. Peace.
Hmm. That's pretty wild. That's all.
Can't see the chart, you read them. Trader leaders can't see the chart. You read it, heat map, black, this volume, profile, stocks go up to the right.
All right, we got that one.
Can't see the chart. You read it, heat map, black, this volume, profile, stocks go up to the right. Drop style, trade the leaders, can't see the chart. You read it, heat map, no cap, gap up, look at stocks, all stocks go down, money make the world go round. Salute to the game, don't stand up, state your name.
Hey,
Trade,
tasty trade, tasty trade, tasty trade.
away from right crypto to get paid. Can't see the charts, you read the heat map, back to volume, stocks go to the right. Trade with a target before you enter a trade. Use a stop loss, profit target.
I don't even use stop losses. That's where I'm messing up at.
Okay, bitch. Steady made short term scalping day trade. Can't see the chart. Go read the heat. Back. Oh, stars. What to the right? I'm a star. Don't be afraid to learn, trade, and master your mind. Earn. If you're fearless, YOLO earn. If you're afraid, trade slow and learn. Support and resistance, supply demand, longer demand, earn. Shorter supply, learn. Follow the trend. Wait for the riches, learn. Use the chart, CMA, enter, earn. Set target, stop, loss, and up. Can't see the chart. You read the feed, key value, profile, stocks, go to the right. I'm a star. Let's go. Get this money, yo. Stocks 5150. Peace.
Yo, that's the one I'm gonna keep. I like that. Uh, uh, How'd that go hard?
Trade the leaders. Can't see
I got another one. 4 a.m.
trying to figure out how to make money the legal way. Let's go. Wake up phone, AM, and check the track. 824 AM, stocks if you want it. Trade money make. Choose your time frame, choose the nearest direction. Choose to make money, high time frame. Look at the daily chart, work down 4 hour chart. It's only 15-minute chart, like a 5-minute chart. Come on, stop. Remember, this is the hard part. They can take this train, that's what they want. Dream on your bed. I would look for they can take the train. 80-24, hey, that's what they want. Train on your bed. Train on your bed. Let's go. Question 10 from 10 before you get to know your end. Train with a stop loss, right? But not tight. I don't use stop loss, but I lose money it costs. That's 5150. I know that high. That's 5150. 50, 50. Don't lie, you gotta try. That's 5150. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. You gotta try. Hey, what? That's 5150. If you want to avoid racism on the stock market levels, there isn't all isms. You can trade, you can pay, you invest, you can pay. No one can stop you from getting that money. Women are better at making trades. Minimal risky, we still getting paid. Options flow. Let's go. They equals time, yo. They'll say it's the move versus the $1 move, yo.
Struggling not to go in right now. I want to jump in, but I gotta wait.
Place your bet. Don't hold and lose. It's too long. What you want, let's go get it. Don't take some price. Straight.
Look at that drop. See? That's what I was
Coming
waiting on.
nice. 364 the taxes.
Hey, I'm gonna taste the trade. That boy making music. Hey, I'm gonna taste the trade.
Let's go get it, yo, son. It's your platform. You trade, take your trade. What do you want to do, man? My problem is, you might have heard this. I like that. But I don't want to stop. Take it wrong. Trying to figure out how to make money the legal way. So. I wake up AM, and I'll be teach trade. 80, 4 AM, stocks if you want 50. Trade money, matrix. Trade money, matrix. Trade money, matrix. Trade money, matrix. Time frame to the nearest direction. To make money. High time frame. Daily chart. Work out 4 hour chart. Only 15 minutes chart. Like a minute chart. Come on, stop.
Get that drop right there, boy. It's crazy. That ain't in nothing. Market open. And it dropped out. Look at that. All right, that came in green. Look at that. I gotta get out.
You patient to begin before you enter know your end. Trade where to stop a loss, like not tight. I don't want to use a stop or loss, but I lose money. Ain't call stocks 5150. Buy low, sell high. Stocks 5150.
All right, we're down to the bottom. This I forgot down the hole that
More is moralism. You try to get paid, you want best to get paid. No one can stop you from getting paid money. Women no better at making trades. Minimal risk, you still getting paid. Let's go to theta deep time, yo. Delta is the move versus the $1 move, yo. Takes the fear, index volatility place. Place your faith, don't hold loser too long. Think they want go get it. Don't chase the price. Trade slow and steady. Come in nice space. 64 and jack. Stay strong. Damn, it takes journey. Stocks, you want to trade murder. Oh, wake up. Damn, it takes to trade pay for it. Or in this time, if you want to be your trade, so get it outside up. It's a platform. Trade takes to trade. It is what I want to go with. Well, more. It's a click. First. Don't get on something now. No, go. Let's go. That's the you want. Let's go. Wake up 4 a.m. I log in, take the
All right, so let's see, put this to playlist. All right, so where we at on this? Let's see. Focus on this now. Shit. 9:34. Almost about to set our 5 minute level. Take this up to the hour. So that is the bottom. Looks like this is gonna be the top. Man, that's super tight. Definitely bearish. That 5 minute candle. That's on a 1 hour. Still in the same range. Look at that. All right, no trades yet. Well, I'm not in any positions. I'm in a position for June. That's a short. I'm expecting this mug to pull down. I gotta trade out of this hole that I'm in over here. All right. Why we gonna still be short? Might play in this range for a while. Who knows? I'm gonna mute the mic right quick. See something. 'Cause I didn't mute the mic. I thought I muted the mic. I'm just back here talking. Anyway, so what we think? We think the market gonna go up today, or think it's gonna go down? It's looking like it's gonna go down. Looks like it doesn't want to go up, like it was a bull trap Friday. Set us up. That's what it looks like. Still early though. 5 minute range is tight. Still within that. Go for one right quick. Maybe to break out and hit the top right here. What is that? That's at 25.85. Got it. Chip away. Let's see. So hit that one. I gotta chip away at this now. Let's see, it was 73. So if we come back down to probably 48 or so, well, what's the 14 at? Come back down to 54. Up here we go. Yeah, bam. Go for it again. There it is, hitting 100. Yeah, I talked too much and didn't put in for that. All right, so we're gonna hop on one right quick at about 100. Starting to move a little bit. We'll go at 90. All right, we're at 120. All right, got that. Nice. All right, we're gonna double up now a little bit. Chip away. Hold up. We're running 145. All right, we're about to make the 15-minute. So retest should be back down to this area right here, maybe. And then we'll go back in again. So right now, let's pull this up for our 15-minute high. Got 5 minutes left. All right, so we'll pull back. It's a doji. With that doji indecision, up where would it go? And come back up and touch this again, 148. I'm gonna wait for a pullback though. I'm gonna wait for it to come down to the 14. All right, we're respecting that. Nvidia's at 190. That's good. Bullish. June contract is gonna be down. I'm waiting. Look at that. Yeah. Wait for that to pull back. All right, we'll get ready to pull back. All right, we're gonna hop into right quick at 130. Hit 160. All right, so we got the gap filled on the S&P now. 130 pulling back. Let's see if we're gonna pull back, stay down, or if we're gonna come back up. So we hold it out right here at 160. We're gonna fill that gap right there. All right, so we're gonna get us two more at 160 or 170. Take it back up for 30. So we'll go back up towards the highs from the overnight. 200. That's the target. She's 78. I'm trying to see where the orders are at over here. Oh, there it is, 200. Yeah, we'll come up and touch that. All right, let's see. Chip away. 185 is the high. 199 is our target. I said I was going to join the gym, right? That would mean I have to leave the house earlier. Man, what's up? Pulling back. That's pretty nasty right there. Can get us a bounce back to the upside. We could be flushing. Looking like a flush. Looking like a. All right, looks like I'm in for max pain now. Heading back down. Within the 15-minute range. My order is just above the 15-minute range. I was expecting continuation. That didn't happen. Not yet, anyway. All right. Maybe we'll get it. Looking to get up back. Okay, 130. Yes. All right, this ain't working. Damn. Got in at the high. Got a little too overzealous. So now we're back down. Yep. We'll be sitting in this one for a minute. Overhead supply or overhead demand. 125. Taking it down though. Heading back down towards VWAP. Not a good trade. This wasn't. Got a Sadoji on this 5 minute, and we're within the 15-minute range. Not good. Indecision. Market's down. If I go to the 1 minute, you'll see how it's been moving. Watch. Straight back. Look at that. Yeah. I had a pipe dream up here. Thought that was going to continue, and it did. Maybe this is the pullback to get up some gas, and we push back up. That would be optimal for this position anyway. Let's see. China urges banks to curb U.S. Treasury exposure on market risk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. China. Uh, Trying to push. We got to break out. Now we got to. Now the 15 minute is going to turn into resistance because we're back in the range. We don't have any data today. FMOC Waller speaks at 1. Bostic speaks at 3. So nothing special. No one special. Now that's another doji, but we're still within the range. We need to push up out of that, get above that. What is this? 149. We need to get above 150. Get back up to these levels right here. Be impatient. I should have what's that called? Layered this trade instead of buying two right away. I should have went one, then one. Oh, that's cool. We can go back to the upside. Get 199. That'll be our target. Still same target. Pull ups. Got to do some pull ups. Nope. Giving it up. Turning back up. Falling back in. No bueno. All right, we're moving back up. Are we making our move? Is this gonna be our move? We need this. Nah, it's a little light. Volume's a little light. I'm gonna get on the elliptical, yo. Do a little elliptical. Are you? Gotta go to AT&T today. It's under by phone. Yeah. Wait a minute, you going? What's the point? All right, we're making a move. 99, what is my fault? right, target hit. Had to do a little cardio while we waited for that. Patience pays. Hit 207. All right. Still not out of the hole though. But we're within a zone now, so I would expect us to pull back. Let's go up and look at the higher time frame, see what we got going on. Yep. 206. So that was out. That took a while though. That trade was a while. Look at this. How long was this trade? So I'm gonna stay out for a minute, see if we're gonna pull back. So anyway, that one lasted, what is it? 1007, 1007, 947, 940. So I bought those two at 947. So what's that? 20 minutes. Felt like forever. All right, this is the overnight levels. It's right here. All right, so we already knocked out that target. So we could go for this target right here, which would be 25, 258. 25, 258. So we'll go for that. Let's see, we're gonna see 25, 258. That'll be our target. So let's get 200 right quick. Get one. One at 200. Oh, we at 192 already. Get one. What am I doing? Missing it? 195. All right, one at 195. And now we'll take this to the upside to, what is this? Two, what do we say? 262, so 220. We'll do one up to 220, 195 to 220. If we pull back, we'll go back in again. So Downside, we'll go back in at 156. And back to the upside. So in case we bounce back down to 180, I'll go in again. Ten-minute high. Let's see what it's at again. $152 is the high. 152 is that. I should label this. All right, 148. That's what that is. All right, not coming back down, I don't believe. So we're running with the one. Running with the one, and we'll go to 220. All right, there you go. All right, got that 40 right quick. Chipping away. Let's see if we're gonna get to 260. 255. All right, 255 is my next target. All right, pulling back. Got one. I'm in one. So I pull back down. I'm looking to get back up here though. What was that again? That was 255. So looking to get to 255. So we're gonna go for 250. 55, 55. Oh, sorry. I think he rolling on me 250. All right, looking for the upside now. 255. All right, pull ups. Ten pull ups. All right, pulling back. Oh, we even. All right, still going. 54. Looking for 54. Almost there. Pulling back. It's taking its time getting there, that's for sure. 66. All right, we're gonna go back in. We're gonna get two. Comes down to 20. We starting to get some people in the market now, though. The numbers popping up, the volume getting higher. All right, back green again. Heading up. Sitting right here at it. We're just looking for 20 points. If we get down here to 20, we'll be back in and we'll have two coming up. All right. So we in two now. Back to the upside. What did we get to last time? This is on the 15-minute, but the high of this was 254. That's crazy. Our high was 254.25 and we at 254.75. Nasty work. 254.75. Could keep that one and go up to 300. But then we'll be getting greedy. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll take this 255, 254. So the thing is, what time is this? 10:30, 11 o'clock. They could be getting ready to sell off now. That's the bad thing. I might have got stuck. I might have got trapped. Went right 25 points right below, 25 cents below my target. Think I got trapped. See if we get a bounce though. Back down at 180 level again. See, so I think I might have missed my opportunity. I might have had my opportunity was here. Should have just went ahead. I was on the elliptical. No excuses. Probably should have took that profit, took that when I had the chance. Because now I think we're gonna be pulling down. Let's look at it right quick on the 5 minute and see how much. Mm, wasn't as close as it looks. Is that 212, 217, 212, 213. So I don't know where I saw that on a 15 minute because it was nowhere near close to 54. All right, so we're pulling back down now. Midday. Yeah, 188, 192, pulling back for sure. We're at 197 now. So we got people trapped up here, myself included. I'm not alone. What is that order? 225. Let's go see. 225. Yeah, look at that. All of that. Traps. That is trap. Yeah, the game is crazy. And let's see what it looks like down here at 180, where it's sitting at right now. It's a lot. Look right here. 200's got some liquidity too. Um, 180. Okay, they're starting to eat now. Maybe we start to come back up, hit at least 200 and keep moving. It's a lot to the downside though. All right, making a move back. Slight move. I'm still in the same spot at 54. 54. Catch it going through. Need to put this other one in here right quick. I don't want to miss it this time. Last time it got close, but no cigar. 54. Put the other one in. All right. Hoping and dreaming. Hoping and dreaming, plotting and scheming. All right. Slight move back up. Volume's light though. Looking for 54. Break 54. Keep my phone. Get up on me. All right, we popping back up. Where we at? 50. Hey, got it. Yeah. Stock 5150. Patience pays. Patience pays. We're green for the day again. Let's go. All right, let's keep going. Get this work. So let's take a look right quick. We're still down 508 because of our 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 YOLO trade over here on we got a YOLO for the pullback over here, and we're down $1,000 on, well, we're down, well, 1100 on the day, 588. So I'm basically eating up my position, but I'm holding that for the pullback. Let's see if it gets it. And I don't know if it will. All right, so next target is 300, back to the upside. And yes, I could stop this and trade this for June, but I really believe that we'll probably pull back and down to here, down to what is that, 24? Yeah, 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 is the target that I'm looking for over here. 24 700 Matter of fact, let's go ahead and just put that in there. Let's just put that order in 24,700, right? 24,700. That way I can stop looking at it. Oh no. Okay. Whew. I hit the wrong button, yo. I didn't mean to hit close. I meant to hit this. Uh, bracket. All right, let's go ahead. Just go over here and do it this way. I'm messing up. 24,700 down to the downside. That'll be 400 points down. That's at 25,201. 200 points up. 200 points behind right now. 20 up. The low was 24, 25, 180 today. So the low is 25, 180. We're gonna hold because yeah, didn't mean for that to happen. I'm trying to YOLO on this one. 24,700 back to the downside. 24,700. Twenty-four seven hundred. All right, selling back off. I do 24,800. All right, right there. Damn. All right, so that's where I'm at. Looking for the pullback to come back down to this level. This is a YOLO. That'll be 800 bucks. Let's go. Now I need to change this to a good for. So it might happen today, it might not, but we'll see. Okay, so back over here now. I don't know. The high was 25, 275. We're at 63. I don't think I'm not gonna go long here, and I'm not gonna go short. Not gonna do anything. The high was at 491. 342 is the low. So maybe we look for 300. Hmm. This is the low. This is the 15-minute high. This is where we are now. So next target can be here. I don't want to jump in yet though. What is that? 307. Yep, 300. If we break above that. Right now, sit tight. Back green on the day, so I don't need to do nothing else. I was down 400 when I man, whatever, yo, I messed up. Crazy part is it's like I have to be down so I can trade. It's stupid. Volume's getting lighter. 260 we got people at. Ain't shooting for that. Shot for me a phone. I gotta get a phone. Up, we breaking up above it. 69. Mm. 75. Let's see. So we at 75, 72. If we get to 80, I'll go in for that 20 points. In fact, I'm gonna go 70, 67. Yeah, nah, this might be the trap, yo. It's 10:46. It's almost 11 o'clock. Nope, I'm not gonna do nothing. No, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna wait. All right, 62. All right, we're at 64, so we pull back. Not now. Let's see. So 61, we're at 60. We pull back from 70. All right, sorry. I'm getting ready to turn the mic off real quick. I'm gonna look for me a phone. 67. Oh, wait. Are we coming back up? Let's go to the 1 minute and see what's happening before I turn the mic off. Last flat. That's a trap. You see how that's just hanging right there? I think that's going to be a trap down. Probably back to the downside. Yeah. Back to the downside, I'm thinking. I mean, it'd be cool if it goes to there. Like I said, if it breaks above 80, maybe I'll get one and go to 20. But I think that's a trap. If we consolidate here and don't break down, we could go back up to 300. We're right here at the 14. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll put one order in right here at 80. Just do the 20 points. If it comes up and hits 80, I'll do the 20 points up to 300. Huh. You see that? You went and grabbed it, yo. That's nasty. That was nasty. That was a trap. This is a trap. It was just at 60 and it just ran up. All right, fair enough. Touche. Okay, well played. Well played, stock market. I mean, it really went up and grabbed it. You saw that? All right, we in it now. So what are we gonna do? Going to 300, 298. Yeah, we'll get out of there. There. 92, 95, 96. Hey, hey. All right, let's go. I won't even lie to you. That was crazy work because I said I'm gonna put 80 in just to see if it gets to 80, then I'll hit it. And you see what it did? It jumped up, it wicked, popped, got it, in and out. That might have been the quickest trade I had. Let's see. Activity 10:49, 1 minute. 1 minute trade, $38. Let's go. Good job. Good job. All right. I'm waiting on this pullback for my June, but I got a big order over there, so we'll see what happens with that. All right. So get to excited, stay focused. We're at 71. All I need to make is $40, yo. So guess what? I think I might call this a day because I'm green on the day. Just call that a day. 71. And work on this one. Should I do that? I think that's gonna pull back. I'm gonna let my June contract take care of itself. I'll keep going because the June contract is down. Like, let's look at that. Let's talk about it for a second. I'm probably down 600. What is that? Ooh, yeah, I'm down $1,100, dude. Cause I'm way down here. Look at that, down 600 on this play. We already up, overextended. Yeah, yeah. Just wait. I mean, go to the 1 hour and see what we're looking like. On a 1 hour, we are there. 656. 656 is the 200. What is that? 557. 558. 558 is the 200. We're below the 200. We came up. We touched it already. We gave it up the first time we touched it. We're coming back again, touching it. I don't see us popping up above the 200. Not from down here. I could be wrong because I am wrong. Look at that. Look at that. But I keep this order in. That'll pay off nice, and we can have a pullback, nice big drop, go green, close out the day good. You know what I'm saying? Two for two on the contrast. But right now we're just gonna go back over here. Just gonna watch. Still on the hour. So that's the first hour right there. This is the second hour. Touch the 200. Probably looking to be a pullback. 83. Mm, kind of curling. I don't know. It might go back up and hit 300 again. Or get close to it. Could be seeking out 300. 10 points ain't worth it though to get trapped up here. Just see what it does. All right, we're heading towards 300. Bam, hit it. Hit 300. Nice. One back. So if we get here, that's 400. That's the next level right here, consolidation. So let's put this here. Need to turn this yellow. Golden target. So that's next level up since we touched that. But we got to break above that 200, 532, etc. This will put us 412. I still feel like this might be a trap though. 319 and going. Not as far as it looks. So even with that, let's see, what is the high here? The high here is 329. All right, we're back at this high. We're even with this high. This is where we sold off at from 329. So 329 Was the high 330, 530? What does that say? 331. 330, 331. We're there. This is where we gave it up at earlier on the 8th. That's Friday. Well, Sunday. And we sold off. So this could be tricky right here. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna trade a little bit, June. We're gonna take this. See if we can. We're gonna see if we can dig ourselves out of this 600. You ready? Okay. Challenge. Flatten. Yes. All right. So now we're gonna be down 1,200 on the day on this account, on that account. See if we can get this work. See if we can get this work. What we gonna do? And this is a forward contract, so it ain't as much volume. Makes it harder. Let's get to the 1 minute. Wait, let's see where our levels are gonna be first. We'll go. YOLO went out here. Mm. All right, so this is the 1 hour. This is from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. This is our 1 hour range. That right there was the 15 minute. This is the first half of the market. Boom, look at that. Still moving. So 1 hour range was slightly down. Now we're gonna trade within here. See what we can do. All right, let's bring it down into 15 minutes. See where we at. Still heading up. We bullish. 5 minute. All right, up here at the top. I'm gonna say that we get ready to drop. But we've been bullish all day. That is kind of, I'm gonna wait for it. Maybe we pull back and get back down to here to 395. So we'll do a short right quick. Where we at? We at 545. All right, so we in a short 542. We'll play this back down to the downside, down to the 200. This will be slow and steady, I gotta say. Actually, I'm gonna play this back down to where we got on this 5 minute, 455, 395. Where do we start? We started here. So I think we'll revisit that before the day's over. So we'll just keep that one trade and see what it does. So that's, what is it, 25, 300? 25, 300. That'll be the start. Or should we just chip away? Do $50, $50, $50, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, and go up and down versus wait. Because that's only going to get us to, Down at the bottom. This is the all day thing. Now I might make a play. So actually, I'm not even gonna put nothing in there yet. I'll just wait. I might do a play, just get 100 and just actually play it. See how it moves. Time is 11 o'clock. Oh, still bullish. Still, well, we're not bullish, but we're still pushing up. Laying back down to the downside. That's what we're waiting on. Pullback, midday pullback, euro close, et cetera, whatever, whatever. Some type of sell off could happen, might not happen, could run up. Looking bullish though. A slight pullback, a little small bounce, but not nothing significant. All right, so full price phone be 999. Up, bouncing. So you can buy a renewed phone and save what, $500, or save how much? Save $500. Huh. But when you buy a used phone, you buy used phones. Yeah, no used phones, shit. Cause I'm reading it now. The things say scratched up, etc. Had to return it. All right, so we're pushing up higher now. $33 up to 4. It could be going up to 400. I'll wait. So the high last night was 346, 352, whatever. I'm not gonna go in nothing. It's definitely gonna be a pullback. Just wait. All right. So it looks like I'm just gonna buy the phone from AT&T. I mean Samsung. Damn, these phones cost so much money. It's crazy. Fan edition is 709. That's $200 cheaper. The one I got now is a 21. I had it for 4 years. For what's $100, right? All right, starting to pull back now. I'm not in a trade on this contract. I'm waiting to see what if it pulls back, how that works. If we get down below this level, maybe we'll get a short. How is 342? $317 coming back down to 300. Looks like we might be coming down to the 14, which is at 308. Got us a wick. That right there looks like it could be bullish. Back to the upside. Do 10 points right quick. Let's see if we get it. All right, went to 35. Look for 10 points. We'll get 40. Pulling back. 27 up to 40. We're at 30. All right, we're at 30, 28. Thirty-five, 36. Looking for 40. 37. Three more points. Let's go. Three more. 47. Hmm. Hanging out, but no cigar yet. One more. Let's go. One more push. Oh, that might not make it. Let's see if we get below 30. Mm. It's getting close, but no cigar. 33. Let's go. This is it right here. 35. Five more points. Four more points. Two more points. Come on, yo. Getting close. 38. Come on, I gotta get a cell phone. We need some cell phone money. 38, 39. Oh, no, no. 50, 38, hey, there you go. Let's go. Stole that away from him. We're at 91 now. 91. Short on the long on the other contract, but we long on this. Trading this one. So that worked. And we've been touching this. I just basically played there. This could be the upside. This could be the gold mine, but so maybe we get to 50. My target right here was four something. That's a lot of ways though. Let's go back. Look at this on the daily. See, that was the next target to the upside. We already passed here. The top of that is, what is that? 438. 438 is the next target. 100 points above. If it goes that high. But I'll only do that if we get, I don't know, 350 or something. If we get to 360. I don't want to get trapped up here though. It is at 191. All right. Still running. 355. Yep. Still moving. I ain't getting in it though. That's Doji. Sorry. Really. 355, 358. Running up to 360. Doji. All right, we at 91. We're gonna stay where we at. Maybe we'll trade if we see something definite. If not, we'll stay out. All right, so we're turning. So that pullback is not really a pullback. We seem to be wanting to go higher. You know, this is running up. Look at that. That's wild. No guarantees. Winning when you was down, winning when you up. Just leave this and wait for it. This mug is running up on me. That's nasty. Definitely got to be patient on this. Watch it pop up. We hitting here 420. Let's go ahead and join the party. We'll take it up to 400.
Like, how did they publish that? Insane.
83, got in at high. Poor position. Let's see. 83 was the high. So we're gonna keep going. 400. Oh,
This is a market maker or an institution who's been stuck on the sell. So they are now forcing up to get out of their position without having too much damage. And once they're out of that position, they will sell it and take it back out. But this is what I expected this week. I didn't expect it in one day. I didn't expect us to literally go straight back up previous week value area high in one day. This is the area.
all right. Let's see what happens. We at 350 pulling back.
Just no way. But this the area sellers must want to so I think and I think now back into this balance again. Oh, now I've tried yet. And you don't need anyone.
83. We're holding right there. Yeah. Might have jumped in there too late. We'll see though. Pullback is on the way. 99, 799. How much is that though? Let's see. All right, 94 coming up. We need a couple more points. 95. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Break 100. Let's go. Come on. Ah, getting there. 95, 97. Let's hit 96. There we go. One more push. Two more pushes, apparently. Not trying to push up. Here we go. 97. Come on, man. Easy work. Let's get it. 98. All right, this is it right here. Nope. Yep, here it is. Keep topping out at 90. There's 99 and 25, 50. I'm up at 75. 90. There we go. All right, let's go. 400. They hit 400. Crazy work, yo. They hit 400. So we got 129 on the day. Let's go. Shipping away. Now over here on the other side, we ain't even gonna look at that June contract, bro, because that thing's down. We're waiting on the pullback now. We're waiting on the pullback and we'll feel better about everything. We do more phone shopping. Let me see where we at. 390 holding. We touched 400 though. So I'm gonna compare a 25 to a 25 plus. See what I like. But we're not gonna do any more trades. Just saying, we got 120 on the day, which technically that's $500 because we were in the hole, and we're just trying to chip away those L's we took last week. So on the 4 hour, probably shooting for this level right here, which is 424. But I'm done for the day, as far as that goes. 129, that's enough. Um, I hate that I'm messing up my. I was up 1,000 on that, and I just destroyed that. But I feel like we'll pull back, and if we hit our target 25 300, then I'll be feeling like I'm smart again. 25 300 is only 600 points down, 900 points down. We could definitely do that. So we shall see. Well, for right now, not doing too hot on that. We have basically pulled back up to this is the half 50% of that move right there. Like we do a fib on this. Let's see. Um, there to there. Yeah, we at the 50. So from this move from the top to the bottom, they're about we are right at 61.8. 25 3 22. 25 3 22. 25 3 22. We're at 25 400. So yeah, if you don't do the wicks and you just do the candles bottoms, and we're still above the 61.8, but we could retrace, I would imagine, back to 21, 25, 200. It's 25, 200 to the downside. That's what I'm expecting. But we got 129. I'm gonna log off. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna go to AT&T. What is this? Heads up. Okay, I might go to AT&T. Maybe I'll buy a phone. Let's see what these Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep my other phone, my current phone, and I'll use it for videos. I'll get different angles. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, nothing will make you feel more like a manly man, big dog for real. Hear your old lady call you from her job, ranting and raving, hooting and hollering, whole lot of hoopla. She got stuff. Now, this is going on. I'm not what I am. You gotta be concerned. I got you. She plays out there like, oh, what you mean? I said, go get your stuff and go home. Don't worry about it. Was that just the day? She said, baby, my rent. We live in a park. I thought we live in a park. She said, baby, my rent. I said, yeah. Send me the amount of your bills each month and go home. Don't worry about it. She said, y'all, I ain't got to deal with this. My man said I can go. Hey, y'all. Bye. I'm going to tell you something else. Real speak. Real speak. He's like it unlocked some extra throat back there. I don't even know if she knew she had all that throat. Listen, nothing will make you feel more like whole concerned. They got you on face like a little part. He had throat. Amen.
403, still climbing. I mean, what am I paying an extra $200 for? What do I care about the camera? That's the same. That's the same. That. Storage. I figured that was 256 storage. What did I take it to the shop now? Mm, AT&T wants too much, so I'm gonna have to go and get Samsung. This is being bought up. Probably gonna dump it. Point is, I'm good on one contract. The other one, not so much. But that's June. And I'm trying to buy this phone. These fools is adding stuff in here before you even buy the phone, like subscriptions and crap. Piss on that. What's wrong with them? Oh look, they got it at Walmart for 700. Man, AT&T, Samsung like they got me. They like they got me. Let me see some AT&T. How it is. What is this? Oh, bro. Fuck that. Check. Cancel that. Wait 1 second. Unlock. Still running. Oh, I'm gonna watch a little D Money now. I'm not making any more trades, so I'm gonna stay out for a while. See what this one right here does. All right, so I'm gonna get my phone. All right, so Samsung got a factory warranty for 24 months, but they want to sell you insurance for 24 months for $99 for a 2-year plan. Everybody trying to finesse you and take your money, man. It's crazy. Just stop it already. Damn it. You gotta read. If you can't read in this world, you are gonna be screwed, dude. No thanks, man. All right, 769. Let's get this phone right quick. Hold on a second. I gotta get it.
so there's 3 power hours of HVAC, it's fine. Try to get so much. What the stuff that's it. It's a lot for vacation. Guys, I can't be honest here. That it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of things that interested in you. So I'm not around trying to be sad guy. I was
Okay. Okay, this might be making different. This might make this different.
like, guys, they're cat bears and me, and I'm like, oh, that's the top, right? So I was just trying to enter now. Like, it was like 5 points, and right? So that's why I had to learn that. And I'm not perfect, guys. I'm gonna make things well, right? Because my office, I don't have any crazy work. But I had to learn that, if price is forward, they're forward, and this is and first you want to try to look at the ball, right? That's the stuff. That's actually typically never gonna it's gonna work. It's gonna work a few times and try to feel overconfident with it. It's gonna work, guys, right? I mean, if you're looking for it, well, right now, yeah, you get the trace it back to the 14 EMA, different towards the act, right? So kind of see individual closures. So if you're looking to go short, definitely go on price, in my opinion, close the latest. The full price that came was we got out 270. They're convincing him, right? All so the big good. Right down to the top. So either of these guys can uh trying to stop me that person. Yeah. Trust me, guys. Hey, I'm always guys. I'm gonna keep it real, guys. Right? Uh, you're gonna learn and basically making it simple. That's how you can not consistent. Because people have learned their things. Yeah, guys. That's not blow something in your account. Not vacation. And like one day you get sick of it, right? You're like, hey, you know what? I'm trying to wait till hot tub, right? I'm trying to wait. He doesn't talk about that this morning, guys. He said that he's been waiting the break at 9:30 open, and then he's pretty much you're walking away. Right? Because that's one thing. So you're making money like a lot of companies. What 3,000 things? I'm thinking. So sometimes you gotta keep it real, guys. Realize that what you're what you're good at, what you're not good at, or what your triggers for you to maybe go off chill. Because I could have easily got took, guys. Like this, I'll be honest, guys. This setup right here was a good right? Because I missed that stuff. I missed that issue, guys, right off the lane, right? And price literally was getting you 100% money. Right? I'm just that stuff. So I got something, and I could have said, like, hey, I'm getting in one way or another, and it would have worked. Yeah, it would have worked. Because there's a lot of momentum to the upside, but there's times where that's not going to work. Right? You're chasing something to get in, right? So that kind of thing. Trying to share my struggles and all that stuff with you guys. And I hope to help somebody out there, but I'm sure with how people get through the show. Am I feeling like that, right?
All right, we heading back down. Still got a long ways to go though. No need talking about it.
get an alert when we go live. So we'll be back today, chat, at 3 o'clock, the power hour. We're going to stay live. So let's go. Gotta love it. So yeah, I'm gonna call it chat. We're gonna get session trade, workout for trade recap. We don't.
So sorry, pulling back and well, not enough. This is a long term trade though. This will take a while.
This was an insane week for the stock market. We saw a big tech sell-off that wiped out nearly $1 trillion from technology stocks
Chief
as
D talk in the
investors debated
background.
some new feature that came out from Anthropic and whether or not big tech is spending too much on AI. One of the core things that spooked the market was Anthropic's release of a plugin for Claude Cowork. The situation is that Anthropic, the proximate cause of this sell-off was Anthropic releasing this tool that was going to basically compete with kind of legal services. Talk us through this new model that was released by Anthropic. Why did it cause so much disruption yesterday? Yeah, Joanna. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that Anthropic's having a bit of a deep seek moment, if you remember from a year or two back. The latest twist on that is they brought out a specific uh, automation tool for legal services, and that really disrupted a lot of the big kind of professional information service names, just say like Relics, for example. But anything that's got the slightest hint of AI to do with it in terms of kind of software and services is kind of feeling the effects. The story that was told about the core reason why the stock market reacted like this was because of Anthropic's release of plugins for Claude Cowork, which is their AI agent tool. Investors apparently were reacting to this as if this was the beginning of the end for companies that sell expensive specialized software, not only in the legal field, but they extrapolated this idea out to all of software. And apparently that's what led to the hundreds of billions of dollars that was lost in the software sector alone. But another part of what happened was investors reacting to big tech companies raising their projections on how much they were going to spend on AI investment in 2026. Regardless of which one of these stories was more important, the market ended up staging a strong recovery on Friday, effectively rebounding completely from the midweek AI sell off. And that has left investors stunned and confused about what exactly is going to come next. Could all of this drama that happened this week really have been about a feature that was added to an AI product? Maybe. But I think there's something much deeper going on here that reveals what everyone's getting wrong about the AI bubble, the biggest opportunity of 2026, and how it's sitting right under everyone's nose. So let's talk about what just happened this week and what this all means for you and your money. I found an article that came out a few months ago by a man named Mark Stein, and it made me really think about everything that's going on with AI. Everyone's questioning whether or not AI is in a bubble, but I think that might be the wrong question. Because the truth is, whether or not AI is going to live up to the hype and creating more profits for businesses might actually just be a distraction. The real questions to ask ourselves is if AI is going to replace software companies, then where would investors look next? And if AI companies are spending hundreds of billions of dollars on AI, then where are they putting that money? One company to zoom in on this week to tell this story properly is Amazon, as they in particular took a major hit in the sell off this week. The stock fell by as much as 10% after their earnings call. But that didn't make a whole lot of sense because Amazon's revenue rose by 14% year over year, and they only missed earnings by a single penny. But what may have been the major catalyst here was Amazon saying that they would spend $200 billion this year on AI, raising their projections by over $50 billion. Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Meta reported about $120 billion in capital expenditures in the fourth quarter of 2025 alone. And that figure could exceed more than $660 billion this year, which is higher than the GDP of countries like the UAE, Singapore, and others as well. These companies are quoting this increased expenditure due to the increased demand for AI. But what are they spending this money on? Data centers and infrastructure and chips. But the sell-off means that investors are starting to seriously question whether or not it's going to be actually improve profits after all of the spending. Is everyone caught up in the hype of AI before there's any actual productivity coming out of all of this investment? And this leads right into the article that I found by Mark Stein. He makes the argument that tech is deflationary. Software practically collapses prices towards zero. Automation eliminates the need for labor. Efficiency gains mean doing more with less. And AI makes everything faster, cheaper, and more efficient, which is the opposite of growth. Now, one counter argument to Mark Stein is this concept called Jevons paradox, which states that the increasing resource efficiency can often lead to higher total consumption rather than actual savings. Meaning, when things get more efficient, we actually just use them more. But Mark Stein claims that markets are pricing the Magnificent Seven for AI driven growth. But AI's entire purpose is reducing costs, compressing margins, and eliminating jobs. And how does that lead to growth? He points out that Michael Howell sees it clearly as governments are committing to investing tons of money into real world materials and assets, and saying that this capital is being routed to the real economy. The Inflation Reduction Act, the CHIPS Act in the United States, both of these, defense spending around the world surging, Project Vault, that was just announced by the US just a week or so ago. Capital is being forced into energy, manufacturing, commodities, and physical infrastructure. And Mark Stein goes on to point out that the way that all of these AI companies are investing this money comes down to physical infrastructure. As commenter Crossed Central put on one of my videos about AI, short abundance and long scarcity. This is referring to the infinite nature of software and the world of bits and bytes, but the limited nature of natural resources, or at the minimum, the limited nature of refining capacity for natural resources. As Mark Stein points out in his article, the biggest opportunity for 2026 and the AI craze might be in the places that everyone is overlooking in the world of energy and materials and infrastructure that's needed to see these AI dreams through into reality. But I don't know. Maybe I completely lost the plot. What do you think? What did I miss here? What did I get wrong? Or how could I be looking at all of this differently? Let me know in the comments down below. This conversation isn't over. I'm actually going live on YouTube today at 2 p.m. Eastern to break down this biggest opportunity in 2026 and everything else that happened over the past week and what might come next. If you show up, I'm going to make this a weekly occurrence. So let me know if this is something you guys want in the comments down below and come to this live stream at 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, February 7th. And if you haven't already, you got to subscribe to my live show that I do with Ben Levin. It's called Memes and Markets. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. You can find the link to Memes and Markets at the link in the description down below. And if you want access to deeper insights on what I'm doing with this kind of information, you can join my Patreon for my weekly newsletter, or for in-depth videos, you can consider joining my channel memberships. Macro Analyst tier members get exclusive videos where I talk about AI bubble and more. You can find the links to that in the description of this video. I'm Keith D, here to talk everything money and markets. And if you got anything from this at all whatsoever, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace. We have a lot of products to unbox today. I told you guys about Whatnot and how it's a platform where you can literally buy anything. Well, this is what I bought from Whatnot. And spoiler alert, we got some pretty crazy deals. Okay, so first off, I was able to get this Google Pixel Watch 1 for $36. And you can see it's still sealed. This is brand new. You can get this for about $90 right now. But what's crazy is that this originally retailed for $350. That's going to be about 10% of the original. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Another day in the stock market.
Yep, today we are looking at getting a little bit of a recovery again, continuing some of that with 607 getting a nice hold here. This was important this morning. We saw that we had a couple candlesticks that pushed us down, didn't last, which is great. We've got I think enthusiasm for the catalyst.
Because this morning I went to sleep, woke up, and I had fucked myself, literally. And over here, we did good though. We made some progress here. So now we're only down 1600. So we got a total down 1100 total. A lot of trades, a lot of losses. Big losses, small gains. So I got to reverse that and get some small losses and some big gains. That's what I got to figure out how to do. I'm going to do a video and talk about that though. So I'm going to edit this one up once it's over. See, so we are pulling back. Pulling back, but then for bounce. Yeah, we need to be down here. We'll see how it goes if we get a complete pullback or not. I got to do a budget also. How much money I spent for the year. You know what I'm saying? Bills, etc. In this current position, though, we down 80, $94. So it won't be so bad at the close. But no, no, we still got time. It could run up. But yeah, over here in the March contract, though, in the current contract, we did okay. I mean, we did better than okay because we had screwed ourselves over there too, 300 down, but we decided to cut that out and rather than hold, we just went ahead and traded. So we got back green on that, and that's what matters. Green at the end of the day. I just saw something that said 6 month average over the 10 month average. How do you even get that? You got to go monthly, one range monthly. Yeah. Look where we at, man. We in the same range. Let's put this here. We're in the same range since what? Basically, this range here is from September. We popped out of it a little bit, but we've been in the same range since definitely since November. Nothing. A lot of nothing. And we're turning down, but not huge. Mm. Still in the same range. EW in the back justifying his actions. I don't know why he does. I guess he does it for shock value or something. Cause it's like, bro, you a millionaire. People can't even trade like you trade because they ain't got the money. So yeah, it's kind of like watching Warren Buffett trade. Like whatever Warren Buffett's doing is not gonna be what you can do because you don't have enough money to do what Warren Buffett does. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have enough money to do what he does. All right, so look, there we are. This is where we've been at. This is the top for yesterday, and we just bouncing, building right here in this range now. Isn't that interesting on the 15 minute? Just saw that. Right here. Yeah, that's the range on the 15 minute, and that's where we at. Go to the 5. Look at that. In this range. We've been here all day. Tricky area. I mean, I did make some up here on the way up, so it worked out. Truthfully, what I probably should have did is traded this one, but I didn't want to. I had to stay focused and locked in on this, so I did. I chose the current contract, and that's where we at. Right. I'm gonna make another video though and talk about what I had going on in my mindset, which was poor, maybe, possibly, but green on the day, as far as that contract, my current contract. The future contract, yeah, that's still a work, man. I definitely screwed the pooch on that. And I could, should, probably, might close that out and just take that 450 and keep it because I'm still up. This is the June. But then again, I got time, so I'll hold it. We'll get a pullback. This is the middle of February. This is the beginning of February. This ain't even the middle of February. It's the beginning of February. So we'll get it back for sure. All right, so there you go. Oh, we're coming up 1 minute into the close, and the algorithm will probably kick in. It'll probably run up a little bit. I'm gonna sign into my E-Trade account. I'm gonna do some automation, automatic investing. See what the algorithm got going on. 5 minute close. Think it'll go to here. 80, 78, waking out already. Probably gonna go to 80, pull back. Let's get one right quick. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, all right, I missed that. So we got to push up to 90, close out. All right, we're pulling back now. So we got 7 minutes. Back down to where we were, 63. All right, we got 52. Got us a doji. What is the range on that? That was up to 92. See what this next candle gets us. Pushing up. Damn, it went from 61 to 71 that quick. I missed that again. Pulling back at the end. Actually, this might be a little too close. I probably should have sold off. I just thought about that. It's gonna sell off at the end. So we're gonna push up. At 3 minutes, we're gonna get a push up to the upside. Here we go. We ain't gonna be greedy. Won't be greedy. Let's go. Push up. Push up for the close. 66. Get above 70. Go ahead and touch 89. All right, there we go. Let's move up. 2 minutes left. 70. We're giving up gas on 70. 70. There we go. Let's push. 72. Close it out strong. There we go. Let's go. 6 more points. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. This is it. Closing in. 79. 79. Next up. Next up. There we go. Let's go. All right. Right there at the end, yo. I like that. Nice. Not a lot, just base hit. You know what I'm saying? Base hit. We have 150 for the day. 150 for the day on this contract. Nvidia sitting at 190, and that's what we're gonna talk about when we close out. I don't play Sudoku. All right, pulling back now. This should be good for my June contract. Let's switch gears and go over to that. All right, market's closed. That's the end of the day. Like I said, shut this down and start up new and talk about what I did today. All right, peace.